Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we freed the Guru, and we are now on day 2 of the Outback operation. And now that we're on day 2, we have some new gadgets to buy. And I have 2,000 coins now. So we're going to buy the paraglide, the rocket boots, and the jump attack. I am going to explain how each of these things work. First of all, the paraglide works just like it does in Sly 2. You jump into the air, you press R1, and you can use the paraglide to cover long distances while you're in the air. I am finally glad to have this move back, because it felt really weird not having it after using it so often in the second game. Hello. Goodbye. I was going to explain other things, but then that got in the way. Where is Shiny Pockets Guy? There's Shiny Pockets Guy. That is not the jump attack, but I might as well mention it anyway. That's the real one. So the jump attack you're better off trying to do when you're in combat with an enemy. You press triangle to charge up the staff, and you can do an uppercut with jump. If you're in front of an enemy and you hit them with it, they will get shocked and it'll count as a one-hit kill. The one you can do from behind an enemy, you do a somersault and then you just hit the enemy with an overhead shot, much like that. Sometimes I can get that to work, sometimes I can't. Only behind the back attacks that I'm going to do on enemies from here on out is just to get rid of them after stealing their belongings, whatever they may be. I'm not going to try to do the jump attack because I know it's not going to work. And the rocket boots. Why do I still have the Venus guys? We will never use it again. You assign a button to the rocket boots, and you can use the rocket boots to speed across the level, assuming you have energy on the special weapons energy meter. Now that that is out of the way, it's time to start doing things. One of them is right there. By the way, this whole area I'm going through, I had to go back and forth through it, spend a whole bunch of time through it, just to get all the money that I needed to get all the money for the day 2 gadgets. Didn't take me long to get 2,000 coins. He didn't see me. And I was able to shock him just like that. Jump attack can be pretty useful if you can pull it off and you can keep the enemy in front of you. Anyway, it's time to go ahead and do a job here.
Alright boys, look tough and get angry. It's time to intimidate the locals.
I'm not sure I can do it. How do you guys get angry?
Find the match deep inside yourself. Light it, and let the fire burn up your guts and boil your blood.
Yeah, I pretty much do the same thing. Look, our goal is to drive away these miners, and we'll do whatever it takes.
And once we start this mission, we're going to get a loading screen for a whole new area.
Listen up, dirtbags. Time to clear out. From now on, this bar is Cooper Gang turf.
Tough talk, wagger. But you ain't got no respect with us. We here are known around these parts for our drinking skills. And this just happens to be a lemonade bar.
Sly, I'm not sure this is such a good idea.
If a lemonade drinking challenge is what you had in mind, then the three of us will take on the best 3 lemonade drinkers you got.
Fair dinkum. Losers have to clear out.
Lemonade, because we can't use alcohol.
Ready, steady, go!
And from here,
Come on!
we have to roll our thumb across the face buttons, triangle, circle, square, and X, as quickly as possible, just to get through this challenge.
Put it in your stomach!
If you know what you're doing, you can speed through this really quickly. And if you do get tired, just place the controller flat against your knee or a flat surface, and then just rotate like your pointer finger around the buttons.
Remember to breathe.
And got it.
We win.
That's cheating. Why, the turtle spilled more than he drank. Around here, there's only one thing we do with cheaters. Turn on the fence, Bruce. It's time we gave these cheaters a beating.
And now you have to fight the enemies in this lemonade bar with all 3 characters. You start with Bentley, then you go to Sly, then you go to Murray. With Bentley, you just want to concentrate on using your square attack while running around the bar, just trying to get to whoever you can hit.
Sly, you okay?
While in turn you try to avoid getting hit yourself. Thankfully, with Sly, fighting is a lot more easier with him than it is with Bentley. If you can somehow knock enemies into the electric fence over there, so much better. Another thing you can use is the jump attack. You can also knock enemies into the fire, too. Also, the kangaroo enemies are worse than the dingoes, though, just because they can leap on you, and you probably won't have time to just get away from them just like that. And I am going to lose health and just keep getting destroyed if I am not careful here. I need to either...
They just keep coming. You holding up, Murray?
Feeling strong. Behold my powers of destruction.
I'm about to say I need to either find some health or beat up enough enemies so I can switch to Murray. Thankfully, Murray is the easiest to get through this with. All you have to do, triangle, square, 2-hitter quitter. That's all you really need to do. The more enemies you do this combo with, the faster you're going to get through this. Come on, seriously?
Looking good, Murray.
Really? Well, at least I can get some coins on the side. And I'm really going to need the health.
Excellent hit, Murray. Well struck, Murray.
Nice. Get away from him, if I can. If I can stun these enemies, it'll make it easier.
Yes! The Cooper Gang rules the roost. We're the kings of the hill. The totally maxed out heavyweight champions.
Those guys won't be coming back here anytime soon.
Guys, looks like they saved their big guy for last.
He's wearing that freaky bad spirit mask. He must be so jacked.
We should work together to take this guy down. That mask has a powerful force in it.
Go, mother ducks!
Now you have one less guy to beat up. Let Bentley and Murray stun him before attacking. Bentley will lay a bomb right here in the center of the bar. When it glows red, you want to lead
While he's dazed.
this guy to it. Then when he gets done, you want to hit him 4 times with square. And then from here, Murray will grab a barrel. You want to lead this guy to Murray. That way he can throw the barrel at him. You'll stun him again, hit him 4 times with square, and from there the pattern repeats. While Bentley and Murray get ready, you need to run around the room in a circle. That way this guy doesn't catch up to you, and you can pay attention to what's going on just as long as you rotate the camera.
Got a barrel here!
And of course you always want to hold R1, that way this guy doesn't catch up to you. As long as you know what you're doing, this is a pretty simple battle.
All set with the bomb.
And I thought the bomb would glow red right there, but nope. Took a little more time than I thought it would.
Barrel!
Okay. I want to think you can knock this guy into the fire and get an extra hit that way, but I don't think you can unless you're really lucky.
Bomb's down.
Oh. Happened to be right on top of the bomb when it finally glowed red. Excellent.
Barrel's up!
Also, I have 2 more hits before this guy goes down, so no, you can't. As far as the fire thing
Finally,
goes.
That guy was the mask. It's getting away?
We might have cleared out this bar, but that mask is sure to keep making trouble for us. We need to destroy it.
And from here, we have completed this job. And of course, we're going to have ourselves a nice little loading screen because we had to go to a whole new area just to do this one job. Thankfully, the next thing that I can do, I can also do with Sly. If I can find out where it is. Excellent. I'm gonna wait on this guy because I think he's gonna... he doesn't have a shiny pocket. No matter, I'll take his stuff anyway. Okay. We need to get over there. This next mission is gonna be a little more difficult. Of course, we have to get to it, but... Anyway. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. And that guy almost saw us. Thankfully, he didn't. And thankfully, we saw that. I'm going to go ahead and steal what he has, just so I can get some more money for next time. And I thought I was not going to catch him in time. Okay. Time to start using the paraglide to get where we need to go. And I can't go up there. It's like Prague in Slide 2 all over again there. But we need to go down here for another job.
You ready to head out for the oil fields? Should be right through this cave.
Oh yeah! Bentley said there'd be heavy machinery and destruction going down!
Sounds like your thing.
Y-E-S, yeah!
We're going after some radioactive oil, right?
I don't know. I can never pay attention during those slideshows. Don't tell Bentley.
Wouldn't dream of it.
And from here, it's fun time with the claw.
Sly, Thieves, stations while Murray gets all 6 oil wells flowing. Use this Super Claw 10,000 to deal with any miners that might show up. Use the left analog stick to move the claw around. The X button will pick up and release items. Before you're spotted, why don't you pick up that rock and drop it in the pit?
And we will do just that. So, move the claw to the left here, or to the right, or wherever it is. Oh, there it is. You have to move it to this rock right here. Use your shadow to make sure that the claw is right above the rock. Grab it with X. Take it to this pit right here. Again, use your shadow. Drop it in there with X.
You do seem quite
There you
adept.
go.
The other important feature on the 10,000 model is the throwing action. Just pick up an item and press the circle button to throw them. You could throw things quite a ways. Go ahead and hit that electric fence with one of those rocks.
And same as before, but once you grab the rock, press circle.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Nice shot. Let's see you do it again.
Face it, Bentley. I'm a natural.
And there you go.
Hope you're right, because it looks like the miners are onto us. Defend the power stations by using everything and anything in the oil field. This electric fence should come in especially handy for dispatching guards. Here they come.
So here we are, using the claw for real this time. Use X to grab when the enemy is right on the shadow where your claw is. And from there, you can press circle to fling them right into the fence. You can only go so far with the claw. This is as far up on the screen as the claw can go here. That's why I'm in this position and I'm still kind of waiting a little bit.
2 more to go.
And as you're doing this, Murray will be at the pumping station getting these oil wells ready. I've already got one.
Nice throw.
You'll be dealing with these guys 2 by 2. This isn't particularly
2
difficult,
down, 1 to go.
and it will get a little more difficult from here. By the way, the oil wells do have a health bar in the upper left.
He's so zapped.
Make sure the enemies don't get too close if they start hitting stuff with their whips. Otherwise, that health meter is going to go down, and that's obviously something you don't want.
Yeah, give him the fence. All 3 wells are puking up the crude oil. Give me a lift to the next set.
You need to take out the remaining. Hurry, Sly. Grab Murray and move before the miners get ahead of you.
Once Murray is done, you want to take out the remaining guards, then wait for Murray to move towards you and bring him to a complete stop. Grab him with X, take him to the right. When you're back on dry land, press X to drop him on the ground, and then it's time for round 2. We've got 3 more oil wells to start spouting oil out of. This is just the same as last time, except you'll be dealing with a few more guards than usual. No, 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 he hit the thing. I did not want him to hit the thing. The 2 things here are a little more spread apart, and you can easily tell where enemies are going to go. For better results, as soon as you grab a guy, if one guy is going to the other side of this area, you want to go to the other side and fling the guy you have in the crane at the same time. Also, it helps to get rid of the drums if you need to, though you don't necessarily need to do that. And we have already gotten all 3 of those things. Do we? No, we still have 1. Otherwise, Bentley would be talking right now. Again, a little more difficult than part 1, but not by much. Shouldn't be long now.
That's it. They're all gushing now.
Nice work, guys. Now that all the oil wells are active, we can move on to phase 2, where we light the crude oil on fire.
Yes.
Alright, once again, wait for Murray to come to complete stop. Grab him, take him to the right. And from here,
You better pick up. Okay, Sly. It's
drop
safe to
him.
let Murray go now.
And now we have to do
Let's
some
get that
things.
oil burning. Sly, drop a flint rock on the end of that log plank. Murray, you'll then jump on the end and catapult the rock to the oil wells. The sparks on impact should start a fire.
So, aside from getting rid of the guards this time, we also have to lay rocks on the catapult here. You want to make sure is right there on the little brown square with the design on it. And if it doesn't break, that means you did it right. Yeah, you want to make sure the rock doesn't break, otherwise you're going to have to get another one. As you do this, Murray will use the rocks on the catapult. He will get on the catapult, fling the rocks to the other side, and from here you can destroy the oil wells. Okay, we should be... Okay, good. Nope, no.
Let's fire it up.
Alright, we've already got 4 taken care of now. The guards do show up a little more slowly, but if you know what you're doing, this part isn't hard. Just use your judgment a little bit. If you need to take care of a guard, if you think you're going to need to take care of a guard first, by all means take care of a guard first.
Now for phase 3. With the oil wells alight, the pressure differential should draw the deep uranium-enriched glowing oil to the surface. We'll need to be extremely careful in retrieving a small sample.
Sly, look at me. I'm glowing. Woo!
Murray, what are you doing? Murray, stop. And after another loading screen where we have to go back to the main world because, again, we had to load a whole new area just to do this one job, I'm going to go ahead and go to the safe house, which thankfully isn't far away. Would like to get some more coins, though. Will I get... Yeah, I will get his attention. Thankfully, I don't have to go far to get away from him. Good thing I have the paraglide for this. For such situations. And why not? Okay, he's not aware of anything. Do want to get away from him though, in case he turns around. Oh no, that's a bridge. He'll turn around here. More than likely. Okay. We have some health now. And we have that. We can go here from here. Now that we have the paraglide. Again, I am so happy I have this now. Makes getting around here so much easier. I mean, it would have been useful in episode 1, but here in episode 2... Well, this place is practically made for the paraglide. Almost forgot to mention that if you left the safe house for the first time after you made it to day 2, it would say Outback Operation Day 2 as soon as you left the safe house. Only reason why it didn't was because I went for a coin hunt between videos. Once again, that one building that I always kept going to near the drills that we destroyed in the last video, I kept hanging around near there, ran back and forth around that place. That way I could keep the enemies respawning, so that way I could get coins out of them no matter what, especially the flashlight guards so I can get treasures out of them. Once again, didn't take me long to get 2,000 coins so I could get all of the Day 2 abilities. Speaking of Day 2, we will cover some more missions for Day 2 of the Outback Operation, but that will have to wait until the next video. So, Actually, before I do anything, let's go ahead and save the game. Want to do this first so that way I don't forget. Alright, excellent. Join me next time where we take on some more missions in Day 2 of Episode 2. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!